As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them and whether or not it's legal. This is a massive threat to the residents of Orland Park, Cook County, and Illinois.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, so I'll be giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash, which to give all praise to the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son, the Word, in the cause, God, and Jesus Christ. I also want to give double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, rule well for teaching us His truth, as well as say shalom to the hopeful elect, or the Akim, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. And you know, that clip I just played, man, that's a man. That's just a small example of the times that we're coming into, man. You know, that's just one of the many, signs that, all hell is really about to break loose out here, man. You know, brothers say it, but even people in the world say, all hell breaking loose. But, man, that's really not a light thing, man. Like, it's really so many things, so many, ingredients being put into this thing to create a recipe for disaster, man. Like, we're really about to watch Babylon the Great, which knows America, is completely self-destruct, okay? And really, ultimately, what we're supposed to be doing in these times, man, is prepare ourselves, man. We're supposed to be getting right with the Lord, man. All right, right now, we've been under grace. Right, under this grace period, the Lord has been showing us mercy. And the question is, what have you been doing during this time, man? Have you been continually willfully sin? Have you been continuously just living in your iniquity? Or have you actually been, returning to the Lord and seeking Him 10 times more, since we the ones who went astray? It tells you in Baruch 4:28. In fact, let me grab that real quick. Because, this is, man, it's really about to get real out here, man. People, again, we say it, we've been harping on it, starting with the elders, apostles, a great millstone. All right, for decades, they've been speaking on the fact that, man, it's about to be all hell breaking loose out here, man. And that clip I just played, man, that was the state of Illinois, man. And this really, man, getting remember a few months back, they was talking about the shortages and law enforcement officers, right? They don't have anyone working, so, man, it's gonna be like if you. Like, people, that's the other thing too, man. Not to digress, I want to get this brute force still, but, man, people who, like, all these different law enforcement, the whole system, the whole structure of this society is not going to, like, everyone's going to be too worried about saving themselves and their own families than trying to be a hero and save you. You're not going to care, okay? Let me grab this. This Baruch chapter 4:28 says, "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more." Right, because that's what we're supposed to be doing in these times. We're supposed to be seeking the Lord 10 times more, okay? Seek the Lord while He can be found. I'm going to grab an Isaiah 2, Lord willing. But, we're supposed to be, seeking the Lord while 10 times more, Slakia. Because, that's, man, that's the power that's allowing all these things to happen, all right? All right, the Most High God, Yahweh, all right, which is His name, okay? Not God, all right, Yahweh, meaning He is, or He exists, He to be, okay, in the Hebrew and in the Holy Tongue, all right? That's His name, man. That's the name to call on. That's the only name that you're gonna be able to. That's the only name that's gonna be able to deliver you, man. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, Yahweh B'Hashem, in the name Yahushai, okay, His only begotten Son, all right, the Savior, the Deliverer, whose word in the cause Jesus Christ. All right, that's what open up the lesson. So be giving all praise, honor, and glory unto them, because that's the only way out of this thing, man. Through a divine intervention, that's the only way that we'll be able to receive deliverance, man. All right, and it's not going to be just once you're in a bad case. All right, once this place begins to crumble, once his kingdom begins to crumble, all right, then you go call on the Lord, man. No, that don't work, man. You gotta actually have been serving him in truth and sincerity, giving that diligence to make your call and election sure. It tells you in 2 Peter 1:10. I'm about to get that too. So Lord willing, I'll get them all. This verse 29 says, For he that have brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Right, man. So he's bringing these plagues upon us, man. The Most High is plaguing this place, plaguing this city. All right. And he's gonna be the one. He's the only one who's gonna be able to destroy this wicked kingdom, and he's the only one who's gonna be delivered those certain souls out of it, man. All right. First and foremost, starting with the elected nation of Israel, man. All right, nation of Israel being the so-called blessed Latinos and Native Americans, man, whose true biblical nationality is the Israelites, man. All right, Yasharallah. All right, that is in the Hebrew. That's our people, man. That's who the Lord shows the people is who He's dealing with, and that small remnant, 12,000 men specifically from each of the 12 tribes. That's who's going to be delivered from the destruction to come, man. Lord willing, part of that number. But what we're doing, man, we're putting on the elect. That tells you Colossians 3:12. Okay, but let me grab some of these other precepts that I made mention of. Cause this is what we're supposed to be doing these times, man. That's the ultimate topic of this lesson. All right, is what we're supposed to be doing in these times, man. How we're going to be covered from this impending doom, from this destruction that's coming to this place. Okay, cause this is not a light thing, you know. People want to scoff, mock, you know. But man, when during times of peril, man, times of danger, okay, man, when it's real and it is no like, man, when you can no longer. You know, because the thing is, our people are so helplessly dependent on the system that Esau has in place, man. His government, infrastructure, how he runs society. Our people, well, the whole world is hopelessly dependent on it, right? So when that's no longer in effect, man, they're going to turn to something else, you know, because that's the only power they respect. That's the only power they know. But they don't have any faith in a higher power, okay? They don't have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They don't have faith that we can be delivered out of these times to come, man. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6, and it says, Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Right, that's what we're doing right now, man. Calling the Lord while he's near, man. Praying, asking the Lord, Baruch Shah, please do not let me get caught in these plagues. Please do not allow me to be subject to all the different terrors and all the different tribulations coming. Now saying that, we do know that we're still going to have to go through certain things, man. It's not going to be an easy walk, okay? We understand that. It tells you, Exodus 16:73, that, you know, he that is, in that day, it should be known who am I chosen. They be tried like gold in the fire, man. So we're going to be tried, all right, to be made perfect, okay? Ultimately, we're being made perfect through suffering, all right? Right now and all the way through the time of Jacob's trouble, the time is coming, all right? Spoke about it in Jeremiah, the 30th chapter. In the 7th verse, man. All right, that time of trouble is coming to this place very soon, man. All right, tells you in Daniel 7:1, a time like never seen before, man. All right, there's gonna be so many plagues coming to this place, man, from every which way, man. It's gonna be. That's why it tells you in the book of Amos, the 5th chapter, around the 20th verse, yeah, was going to, you know, woe you who desire the day of the Lord, what ends it for you, man. And it says, you know, you'll try to flee from a bear or a lion, you know, Slaki is escaping me right now, but there's one or other, and then a serpent to meet you know, basically to, emphasize the point that, you know, it's going to be so many calamities taking place and befalling this place that you're not going to be able to escape, man. If the Lord isn't dealing with you and guiding your steps, you're not going to know what to do, man. You're going to get completely bugged out here. You're not going to have any type of wisdom and knowledge to keep you stable in these times, man. Isaiah 33:6, because that's where our people lack, man. They lack the wisdom and knowledge to keep them stable. And why? Going back to Hosea, the 4th chapter and the 6th verse, because they have rejected knowledge, man. All right, that's why they're going to be destroyed. All right, but again, man, when you're actually seeking out the Lord while he can't, you know, the Most High, while he can't be found, all right, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, well, then you'll be if it be the Lord's will, then you'll be covered. All right. Oh, yeah, I got a couple of precepts actually. I want to get that Proverbs as well. All right, let me grab this 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. All right, man. We're supposed to be giving diligence, man, or calling election short, man. All right. What does it tell you in what is it? First Timothy, the 4th chapter, the 13th verse, man. Till I come, give attendance to these things, man. Reading, exhortation, and doctrine. Okay, this is an example of the Lord laying out different things as to what we're supposed to be giving our time to. Okay, we're supposed to be giving our diligence to. All right, that's how we make our call and election short, man. We read these scriptures, man. We get the understanding. All right, and the Holy Spirit is dealing with you. Then you'll be able to actually understand these scriptures, man. You come up under the teachers, again, start as apostles, a great millstone on down. All right, you come up under the teachers, man. You have to be taught, the word, man, and that gives you comfort, man. All right, that's the comfort that was the Lord said he was going to send back in John the 14th chapter. All right, he sent back this comforter, man. This is how we get, and this is how we know we don't panic, we don't fear these times to come, man. We look forward to, we hasten in these days, man, because we understand what's synonymous with the fall of this kingdom is the establishment of the kingdom of heaven, man. Esau's kingdom has to be done away with, man. The self-proclaimed white man, all right, whose biblical nationality is Esau, Edom, his kingdom has to be done away with, so that the Lord Yahweh Shai's kingdom can be established, man. All right, the kingdom's everlasting, the kingdom of no end, man. Where indwell of righteousness, man. Well, it won't be a completely just wicked society, just polluted, man. Our people's minds corrupt, just completely gone, man. All right. So again, exhortation, man. All right, praise the name of the Lord, call him on name, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Scriptures say, make sure his name is exalted, man. All right, and I believe that's in the book of Isaiah, man. All right, what's that? Isaiah 12:4, I believe. And if that's what supposed to be doing these times, man. We're not supposed to be just worrying about the cares and affairs of this world. We're not supposed to be just engulfed in just carnality, man. Madness, distractions, like these things, like all these things aren't gonna be profitable real soon, man.